huge news on Sarah Palin. You seeing the latest on her?
No. What's this?
She has, looks like she's getting a deal. Looks like there's going to be a deal done. And it looks like court appointment for her. You seeing it?
No.
Yeah.
What court?
It's a reality TV court TV show. And you were thinking Trump was going to nominate her to some federal position.
Yes.
That ain't happened. I think he ran as quickly as he could. He got her to endorse, and she still does some running around for him.
Yeah.
But I don't know that she's going to get the big job that everybody says she's going to get. But here's the word that she has there's a new TV courtroom show they're molding and really trying to set up for her. It'll be called Sarah Palin's Wasilla Justice. I think this is just going to be amazing. And imagine when she gives her decision, or where she yells at, Judge Judy will yell at somebody.
Right.
And Judy uses just the English language.
Yes.
whereas she, Sarah Palin's going to come in with this Wasilla twang that she'll...
you're not supposed to.
She'll have the accent, but beyond that, doesn't she do this? Yeah, you think you're here with your little... PC little jumping back and forth thing that you're going to come into my courtroom and think you're going to go stealing here and stealing there. Well, you're not going to get away with that. That's the type of verdict she's going to hand down. Conan O'Brien, it's a reality show.
Do all the political leaders need to be caricatures portrayed on reality TV? Or
it's unbelievable.
Is this the new trend?
I believe it is. Conan O'Brien on the news that Sarah Palin is going to be doing a new courtroom reality TV show. Here he is.
Sarah Palin in the news. Sarah Palin has just signed up to star in her own Judge Judy-style reality show. Yeah. Palin said she knows how to deal with drunks, deadbeat dads, and barroom brawlers, and that's just her family. So, give me a good show. I'm looking forward to that.
What a mess. Here's Jimmy Kimmel on the same topic. Here he is.
Former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin is working on a new gig. Sarah Palin is planning to host a new reality courtroom show. She would be the judge. The show doesn't have a title yet, but they're thinking about calling it Terrible Idea. Unlike Judge Joe Brown or Judge Judy, Sarah Palin does not have a law degree, but she's never been one to let a lack of qualification for a job slow her down. And
does she need a law degree for something like that? No. And
No,
I think the way these shows work, correct me if I'm wrong.
You don't need to be a law degree to be a real judge.
I don't think you do.
No, you don't.
But on these shows, what happens is you will come in and you sign paperwork that you will then accept the verdict of the judge. Mm-hmm. And I think in some cases, some of these shows actually pay if you're willing to humiliate yourself on TV, they actually pay the sum. So if you lose, the court might pay it for you.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think so. And then there's a story about a guy in California who tried to bring a snake into a sushi restaurant the other day. You see this? A couple people complained, so the management asked him to leave. He became very upset, and he came back with a 13-foot python, and he threw it in the middle of the floor, and he left. Hiroshi Motohashi. This is Lieutenant Jim Gavin of the LAPD talking about exactly what happened on the sushi place. Okay, I would die.
Yeah.
And I know Manaski would, and Christine would probably be the bravest of all.
Right.
Because when we had the rattlesnakes in here, it was bad. Remember those rattlesnakes in here? Were you here yet, Andrew?
I was not.
Oh.
But I don't fear snakes as much as spiders.
You would fear these rattlesnakes. So there's a rattlesnake wrangler from Syracuse. He does shows.
Yeah.
And he was in studio here, and real biting rattlesnakes. And I don't know, there were a dozen of them he had, or half a dozen?
Probably half a dozen, but
a
a
thousand.
python.
I think it was 1,000 rattlesnakes by the time I tell the story.
They have a poisonous venom, right? But the python could eat you whole.
Well, it'll
literally eat
yeah,
you
but
whole.
you won't feel it. You'll be strangulated before that happens.
Here's the two things. The owner of the sushi place did two things. He came out with a gong and started banging it to try to get the snake to leave. Didn't happen. So then he actually got one of those little squeegee bottles and began putting the sake and right into the mouth of the snake. Got it all over his face. The snake was embarrassed and just went right out the door. It was just crazy.
I think the menu for today is Python roll.
That's Python roll. I love it. Hey, it's going to. Speaking of food, Danielle's and Easter. It is going to be, right now it looks like it's going to be a beautiful Easter weekend. And Danielle's has an amazingly beautiful, incredible Easter brunch ready for you. From breakfast favorites like scrambled eggs and bacon and sausage and roasted potatoes, all of that, to baked Virginia ham, prime rib, haddock oregano, and chicken bianco, plus a pasta bar with penne and hats, tortellini, and your choice, Christine. What sauces will they be offering?
I don't know.
Vodka sauce, marinade, and Alfredo sauces. Tantalizing sides as well, like greens, Danielle, garlic mashed potatoes, soup, salad, and lots more. It is a stacked brunch, and there's all different stations. As we said, they have the pasta station and meats and all different things. Beautiful surroundings, and it's Danielle's. Now, this will sell out, so you want to take advantage of it and get your reservations now, especially if you have a large party. And here's the deal. It's $28.95 for adults, $25.95 for seniors, $15.95 for kids, 5 to 10. And then children under 5, this is big, under 5, eat for free on Sunday. To make your reservations for this Easter Sunday, there are 3 seatings, 11, 1, and 3 p.m. And you can call over at Danielle's right on the Parkway, 733-8358. Easter brunch Sunday at Danielle's at Valley View, just off Memorial Parkway in Utica. Some birthdays, Robin Appler in Whitestown. Happy birthday. Robert Baker and Skyler celebrating as well. And the cake will go to Robin Appler. She'll get a Florentine Pastry Shop birthday cake from the Florentine on Bleecker Street in downtown Utica. Get a birthday on our airwaves by going to the VIP Club at WIBX950.com. Submit your birthday there, or you can send it in on a postcard at WIBX Birthdays, 9418 River Road, Marcy 13403. MMA will be legalized. It's all but done. The Assembly passed it. The Senate bill endorsed or sponsored by Senator Joe Griffo passed last week, and the senator talking about something he's been working on for the last really 10 years or even more. Senator Joe Griffo coming up to talk about MMA legalization in a bit on WIBX.